Hadouken Falcon! Punch!
Hey guys, I'm Phil.
I'm Doug.
Welcome to Let's Play EarthBound, one I've been waiting for a long time to do.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know, it'll be good, it'll be good. I've been EarthBound in a couple years now, so this is just going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, same here.
Yeah. Those of you who haven't played EarthBound, that's where Ness is from in Smash Brothers. And kind of Lucas, but not this one. If that makes any sense.
Alright. So let's start a new game here.
Yeah.
Never played before.
Never played. Well, I'm using the Wii U version. I have the game, but I'm so terrified that it'll delete the save like halfway through.
Fast text speed?
Might as well fast, yeah.
Alright. Alright, what flavor do we want?
Oh, jeez. Go for whatever you want. I don't.
Right. Let's do mint.
Mint? Okay.
Mint.
Can we change that afterwards? I don't even know.
Hopefully not.
Okay.
Alright. So if we go don't care, it'll give us the default names.
We're going to the default? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I always gotta do the default.
Ness.
It's who they are.
Yeah, I guess so.
Paula.
You get Jeff and Pooh.
Jeff.
And the best character ever, Pooh.
Yeah. Good old Pooh face.
Yep.
King.
King. Oh, I don't even remember his name being King.
Steak.
I remember that being Steak, because that's what I say.
Remember what this is?
It's Rockin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. It's pretty great.
Looks good.
Weird random fact. I've heard this effect. I can't tell, but when you're selecting your names and you hear that weird kind of like word he guy says, I guess that's the guy who made the game. I forget his name now, but he's saying "Okay, Deska." He's asking you if that's okay. I'm like, that's actually kind of cool.
Oh, that is neat.
If that is what I mean, it sounds like it, but
yeah, for sure.
You never know what the internet's making stuff up.
This is very true.
Yeah.
That small town in Eagleland, which is basically America.
Yeah, I love the name of America they've used.
Yeah. It's also interesting given the particular connection Japan has with the United States.
Oh, totally.
Their intertwined cultures to a certain extent.
Nesses have a lot of S's.
Yep. Too many.
Too many S's?
Yeah.
Shame they didn't say it. They didn't notice that, like, if there was already an S at the end, they just have the comma or the apostrophe and nothing else. But Nintendo's not that smart, apparently.
To be fair, though, the localization team on this did a really great job.
Oh, yeah, did they ever? And I mean, that's why it took so long for it to get on Virtual Console, because they localized it so Americanly that I think they were afraid of getting sued for, like, references and stuff.
Police sirens, loud explosion, what could possibly be going on?
In America, it's just another night.
Yeah, this is just Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, that would change so much. EarthBound. Yeah. Chicago, a small place in Eagleland.
Hello.
Are we doing... Okay, I was going to say, am I doing the voice of the girl right now?
Well, you've got the girl voice, so...
No problem. Do you think the mom will let me stay up late? No, I'm not doing this the whole time, man.
I can't seem to fall back asleep. That's a woman's voice.
We don't know. It could be.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to steal your broken baseball bat.
Yeah.
That for some reason you still have.
Yeah, which she probably stole from me.
Yeah. And she wrapped it up.
I know how sisters work.
Or maybe she was wrapping it up because it was going to be like your birthday soon, and you're just being a jerk and taking it anyways.
That's fine. Birthdays are ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, what did you do when you were a kid? Like when you saw like the presents under the tree, did you try anything?
Oh hells yeah.
Oh yeah, me too, man.
No, I was a little detective. So what was that noise? Ness, you don't seem scared. Are you nuts? Now you want to go check it out? Oh okay. Sneak out of you anyway. That's quality parenting.
Yeah, that's so true.
Please change out of your jammies before you go.
I also like how that's clearly where the sister got her voice from.
Yep.
From the mom. So you were a detective, you were saying?
Well, I would do things like figure out where my parents were hiding them and, sneak a look in and before they'd had a chance to wrap them.
Okay.
And I was very careful to make sure everything appeared just as it was before I investigated.
Do anything, yeah.
Just so they wouldn't know.
We had a Polaroid camera, and what I would do would like one of the ones that like the picture would come out, after you did it, and I would take a picture of the Christmas tree, and then I'd like delicately like open the tape on one to see if I could get to it, and then I'd use the picture to make sure that it looked okay afterwards.
Nice.
Because like, well, my dad has the same kind of like the way he thinks is the way I think, so he'd know to look at and notice if there was the smallest thing wrong. So I had to like take a picture so that he wouldn't know. And I'm pretty sure I got caught at least more than a couple times.
If I was sick from school,
Yeah.
My parents used to have this rule where if I was sick from school, I wasn't allowed to play video games.
Makes sense.
Which, of course, I did anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Meteorite.
Mm-hmm.
So I would, make sure that, when I played the Super Nintendo, which EarthBound very well may have been one of the games I was doing this with.
Yes.
That I had the same game which was in the system when I first got there, and that everything was in the same position. Never actually got caught.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Now they're gonna listen to this, and
Yeah,
I'm
no.
gonna get in so much trouble.
Do you think your parents will watch this? Do you think they'll just randomly go on the internet and see if if their son Doug has a Let's Play?
If I told them that this was out there, they probably would watch it.
Oh, that's nice.
Our son's in something on the internet.
But not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Thankfully. I think my mom has watched one of the episodes because I told her I mentioned her once, but I think that was about it.
Gotcha.
Well, they had to deal with me and my video games for the how many years I lived with them. I don't think they want to have to deal with it anymore, so I don't blame them for not watching my channel.
It's a nice little rural suburb that lives in here.
The two people?
Yeah, two people, lots of greenery. Yeah.
Well, I actually do like it too because the town's right there, so
yeah,
it's pretty cool. Also, the police are so ineffective in this game; it's great.
Ooh, he's good. He doesn't even stop me. It's
no,
great.
none of them do. It's great. They just complain. See, like that. Like, that's great.
They, to be fair, spoilers, but they do attempt to assault you later.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And they don't succeed is the best part because you're a small child.
Yeah. Well, exactly, and you're pretty damn powerful.
Yeah. At
the time, I mean, if you level up, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you've already beaten down a local street gang at that point.
Oh yeah, it's true. And they don't even really thank you for it either. The mayor's like, "Oh, good job, but don't tell anyone that you did it."
I think they're actually mad because you made them look bad. Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
This guy makes billboards.
He's a weird character. He pops up every so often, but he's like not super important at the same time.
Sort of. He drives some of the main plot forward.
Yeah,
just behind the scenes.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I like you can talk to the president.
Yep.
Just get a bread roll because I read bread ball.
Yep.
Bread ball. Throw it at your enemies.
I love that enemies can steal them.
Yeah, well, the spiteful crow around here can. Yeah. That's a great idea. Then the usual meteorite.
Strange and marvelous.
Ooh. Oh yeah, Pokey.
Yep.
Oh god, Pokey.
Let's not talk to him. Let's advance the game without talking to him.
Alright. I really do think the localization team had a fun time with this one, though.
They did, and well, considering how important even in the original, like the exact phrasing things was.
Oh yeah,
they put a lot of love into it.
Well, it must have been hard too because there's a lot of like the Japanese love puns, and the amount of puns that are probably in this game that they had to retranslate to make sense for us, it's probably ridiculous. Oh, Pokey. So Pokey's that next door neighbor I think we've all had. I know I did in middle school. My friend from across the street. He was a nice enough guy, but he was very pokey. Very much like Pokey. So much so that he was the main villain who tried to take over the world. Spoiler alert.
Fair enough.
I was joking. He wasn't that bad. He was an okay guy, but Pokey just really reminds me of him a lot.
He did kill a lot of people.
There is still a bounty for his head. I won't mention names though, because that'd just be mean, I guess.
Yeah. Known as such and such to the police.
Yes. Danny. It was all Danny. Yeah. Well, Ness, it's late. Let's go up to bed. So, I guess, I don't know. Ness is just okay with just being like, I looked at the meteorite. I'm okay to go home.
I got close-ish.
Yeah, I think he's one of those curious types of kids. He just, as long as he knows what's going on, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But I think, there's some characterization there in the fact that, he gets up, walks up the mountain to see what's going on, even when his parents don't. And they know they can't stop him.
Exactly. He's that type of kid. Big smile on his face the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, except for when he's looking downwards. When Kate was playing this on the Smash Brothers trial thing, she couldn't stand this knock. She thought it was the most annoying thing in the world.
Oh, porking.
Yeah. Did you say porking?
It's a porking, which if you take away the gap between those words is porking, yes.
There you go. Oh, yeah, so Pokey has a brother named Picky, because his parents hate naming properly. And, he's gone.
Yep.
I actually like Pokey as a character. I again, like I said, how everyone has a Pokey. I think you can actually not relate to him, but you can. I don't know. Everyone has that person in their life at least one point. That's basically Pokey, and I think that's kind of interesting.
Well, and a lot of his viciousness that you see later on comes more from the fact that he's immature.
Yeah,
than anything else.
He's
Like,
still a kid in the end.
Yeah. Changing my jammies again.
I think you can go without changing into your out of your jammies.
Oh, but now I'm in an adventure suit.
An adventure suit?
Yeah.
So you call it.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. He doesn't have his backpack when he's in the jammies, so what's he carrying all his stuff in?
No, you're just trying to steal my stuff.
Well, you stole her bat first. Oh,
That's-
yeah, make sure to talk to King. I love that idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, the idea of going out on a little adventure with your, neighbor and your dog, like that.
Every kid's dream.
Exactly.
Yeah. In Eagleland.
So did you actually get to play this when you were young?
No. I actually didn't like RPGs until I was in my teens, like well in my teens. Thanks to Alex Janer. He's the one who kind of got me to play it. And EarthBound was like my third or fourth RPG, but I was at least like 16 when I played it for the first time. So it's nostalgic now because I'm old.
Right.
I'm 31 now. Like, it's nostalgic now, but it certainly wasn't as I was growing up. You?
For me, I first played it when it came out initially. I knew I was waiting for it to come out and got a copy pretty much as soon as it was available. I was about 12, so I was right in the age group for. I think NES is supposed to be like somewhere like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
So I was very close to my own age. Oh, now we get to actually fight.
Well, I was 10 when it came out, and I don't remember hearing about it at all. But I think that was right when I stopped reading Nintendo Power for a couple years.
Gotcha.
Right, like the end of the Super NES and the beginning of the N64, I didn't get Nintendo Power. I was moving. I had moved to Moncton from Nova Scotia, so I didn't hear about a lot of these things. EarthBound just completely went under my radar. But to be honest, I don't think I would have enjoyed it back then, anyways.
Gotcha. I was big into RPGs at the time. Like I think probably the first Nintendo game I ever got was Final Fantasy.
Really? Wow, that's a big one too.
I was too young at the time to really appreciate it, but we always had it. I watched my dad play it, and then as time went on, I played it as well.
Okay.
Mind you, that one's pretty hard for a young kid.
The Final Fantasy one, absolutely. Yeah. I had played Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior when I was a little kid. Didn't like it at all, but I mean, it even back then was pretty clunky. So
it was.
Yeah. My parents played games, but it was sports and stuff like that. Like they had a Mattel television before I was born. So when they got the NES, they played like Mario and stuff, but none of them got to the point where it was like RPGs or anything like that. So there was never a point where I was watching my parents play. I didn't think my parents liked Zelda at the time. Like, actually neither did I. So I took from them a lot.
Gotcha. Even though I said my dad played Final Fantasy, he was never as into RPGs as I was, but I don't know. I just always connected with the narrative of games.
Okay.
Like I was not so much into actual gameplay, which is probably why I like RPGs.
Yeah, makes sense. No, I was always into the action games. That's like I've got decent hand-eye coordination with them now, despite what people have seen on my channel. I used to be a lot better when I was a kid.
Didn't we all?
Yeah, it really feels that way.
All used to be better.
Yeah. Aww. Well, it's funny because I feel like I'm not super great, and I'm not. But I mean, then I hear about people who are a bit younger than me playing things like Mega Man and the old difficult games.
Yeah.
And having an immense amount of trouble, and then like maybe just because we grew up with it, but we can breeze through them pretty easily.
Well, part of it is it just has entirely different control philosophies.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Because like kids these days, they're used to things like tablet games and stuff with touch interfaces. They're not as into the twitch reflexes.
Yeah, but even like console stuff. But then again, I guess it's still got like there's 3D gameplay. I mean, I've seen like not kids, but like 15, 16-year-olds play Shovel Knight at my work at the kiosk, and they're at the very first level. There's a place where you can bounce off of a bubble, and this kid was stuck there for a good 6-7 minutes, and that's like the third screen. Yeah, I'm like, that's hilarious. You're not trying all the buttons. Like,
did he keep playing?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
kept playing, and then we kind of told him, it was like, oh, just press down when you're jumping, you'll bounce off it. And then he kept going, but it's just like, it's weird to me to not think of trying all the buttons. Bye, King. Yeah. Oh, there's Picky with his worst haircut ever.
It's a bowl cut.
It's not even a bowl cut. It like goes downwards over his eyes, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just went all the way around the bowl.
Okay then. At least Pokey can see, kind of.
Yeah.
So the meteorite looks like it's still kind of warm.
Yep.
Picky joins you.
And Picky is slightly less useless than Pokey.
Yeah, actually, we haven't commented on that, but yeah, Pokey, I love him in battle because he doesn't do a thing of value.
It's like a bee flying around.
That's important. Oh,
it's critical to the story.
It's such a really cool thing. It's just very, like you said, kids on an adventure. Yep. Very, very cool. Super 8 and E.T. and Goonies and stuff.
A bee I am not. I'm from 10 years in the future. And in the future, all is devastation. Giygas, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness.
Jeez, that's dark.
However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says, when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light.
It's not a very descriptive.
No. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of light. You see, it's my opinion that you were that boy, Ness. This I believe. Giygas' monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. You start to confront the enemy immediately. You may have time to counter the evil intentions of Giygas. 3 things are of the utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeated Giygas. I will tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Ness. You want to listen to what I told you?
No. Did we listen? Yes.
Oh, did
don't do it. Owl
Yes,
Ocarina of Time all over again.
Thank you for listening to my long story. You're as exceptional as I expected you to be.
You sound like my mom and my sister. I love Buzz Buzz. He's great. Did he even say his name? Yeah, Buzz Buzz. Yeah, I love Buzz Buzz. Laughs. It looks like you're rather in a lot of trouble. That's how Pokey sounds like. He's a big
Three boys, he said. I'm not one of those 3, am I? Because I'm not into this kind of thing at all. Jeez, my heart is almost pounding right out of my chest.
Actually, I do like that kind of thing because people who've never played it before. It is a small misdirection for you to think probably Pokey and Picky are going to join you for the rest of the game.
Yep.
So that's actually kind of cool. I like that.
For sure.
Also, just good job, policeman, just putting up 2 barricades then leaving.
Yep. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
No kids would be dumb enough to touch a meteorite.
No, not at all. Also, he said something about the Nightmare Rock shattering. I honestly don't remember anything about a Nightmare Rock in the game.
Neither do I, honestly.
I have a theory, but I don't want to say it now, and I won't remember it when we get to that point.
Is because of spoilers?
Yeah, a little bit.
Right.
It's right near the end of the game where there's I don't know. I'll might as well say because it's not a big thing. Oh, it's been a long time, Buzz Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Giygas' plans. But, Buzz Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, but just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard. I am Garland, I'll knock you all down. I think it's the Manny Manny statue.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I can think of. And Janer, I know you're gonna definitely watch this because you like EarthBound too. I want all your opinions on this stuff, man, because you're the one who introduced all this to me. So, also I like the Starman Juniors.
Yeah.
You know Ryan Roth?
I do know him.
Yeah, he's got the Starman Junior tattoo.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, like he's got the little symbol and everything. It's really cool. I forget where it is on his body. That sounded bad. I think it's either on his arm or it actually is on his chest or something. I forget. But he has that little triangle and that stuff. It's really cool. So he's a huge EarthBound fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when he was a kid, we always thought like he could totally like pull off like a Jeff cosplay. Like the glasses and stuff.
It's not that complimentary.
No, well, Jeff is a cool character. He's the best character in the game.
He's the hardest working character.
Yeah, he definitely is.
He does everything he can to make up for his lack of psychic powers.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you really have to know how to use him to make him grow strong.
Yep. I think it's worth mentioning that this game has a lot of sort of narrative through mechanics. So,
yeah, totally.
So things like where I said that Jeff is the hardest working, there's a mechanic later in the game where if you have certain broken machines, you'll get a message if Jeff's in your party after you sleep that he stayed up all night to fix that machine, and then you will have the working version of it. Yeah,
and they're really cool machines usually.
Yep. And that's characterization through mechanics.
Yeah. And we got a level 2. Yeah, okay, so we'll finish this lineup and then we'll call it a day.
Alright.
There we go.
So now I'm fighting enemies like Giygas, as well as humans who have evil thoughts.
Oh, the villains in this game are great, though.
They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent due to Giygas' influence over the evil in their minds. It is the truth, so listen.
Alright, well, we'll listen next time. I'm Phil.
I'm Doug.
I'll see you guys next time for more Let's Play EarthBound. So yeah, thanks for watching, comment, subscribe, check out my other content on my YouTube channel, where you can find Let's Plays, speedruns, and reviews of other games.